about to FaceTime with Jungmoney for my 3-month post-op follow-up. So here we go. Let's see. He just FaceTimes you directly. Hello.
Hey, Kristen, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You're back at home now?
Yep. Just getting back to normal life, basically.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get me caught up to snuff, 3 months. I can't believe it's been 3 months.
I know.
But get me caught up to snuff in terms of like Garmin, massages, sitting, all that good stuff, and then let's take a quick look.
Okay, so now I'm getting lymphatic drainage massages just once a month, but after I saw you, I got basically 15 sessions in a row, like from when I was day 1 post-op.
Yeah.
Then I did twice a week for about, I think, a month, and then I did every other week, once a week, for about another month, and then now I just reduced down to once a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And how's that working? Like, you feel like your body's pretty stable without them?
Yeah, I do. There's still a little bit of like kind of on the sides here.
Yeah, that's
and my lower arm for some reason still kind of feels like it feels a little tingly. Yeah, or like really itchy.
Not uncommon. The nerves start coming back online, like 3 to 6 months. So some people get itching in their back or like a little back tightness.
Yeah, and it's weirdly mainly when my faja's off. It's not even barely when it's on.
It's always when it's off because there's more motion in the skin, right?
Oh, I see.
And that motion kind of triggers the nerves to get like pissed off at you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. And I do feel, and I don't know if you're gonna like look at me, but
yeah, definitely.
I feel like there's just little areas where maybe it's still swollen, or I don't know. You could tell me where it kind of feels like.
Have you stand up and let's take a look. You have a gown on or?
I have just an underwear. What do you want?
Okay, cool.
Do you want shorts?
That's fine. Okay. No, we just want to see the booty and everything.
Mine in like an underwear where I can cover it right here. Yeah. But it's kind of like right here that I feel like is still...
Yeah, definitely. And some of that's just a little bit of skin.
Yeah.
Pregnancies in the past, right?
Just one.
So some of that, it'll continue to retract based on your skin resiliency because when it's been stretched out, kind of like the rubber band analogy I may have used, stretch it once, it's going to snap back. After pregnancy, similar to like stretching a rubber band multiple times, the snapback's going to be not the same. And then when we do lipo, it's one of those things where, now this rubber band's been stretched out, it's going to recoil so much. But turn to the side. Yeah, booty looks great. And turn away from me. Awesome. Super natural. I know you didn't want anything crazy.
Yeah.
And it, the main thing is it works within the confines of your legs, right?
It
so we
does
rounded out
so
the hips,
much.
but it doesn't go too crazy wide where it doesn't look natural still.
Right. I love it so much. Like you did exactly like, obviously, I think everyone wishes they had like a little more, but I feel like everybody who's seen me that I didn't tell them I was getting surgery, they just think I lost weight. They're like, what have you been doing? Like, you look like you've just been working out. I'm like, just taking care of me.
Cool. That's what that like gym or Jungmoney comes in.
Yeah.
Right? We just want it on the edge where people are confused, and then now at 3 months out, if you haven't been at the gym or if you started, cool. There's no restrictions other than your own body's like soreness, tightness of what your abilities to do. So, I would say, are you still in the garment like half time or? Yeah,
so I've been doing 12 hours, like from 7 to 7 or whatever it is. Like I make sure it's 12 as much as I can. But what would you recommend? Like how long do I have to do that? And then to when I could go down even more?
If you've been out of it all day today for 12 hours, whatever it is, whatever your cadence is, measure your waist before you get into it. And then as soon as you get out, like in the morning, let's say you're taking it off, take a shower, take a measurement, okay? If you're seeing like swings with not being in the garment for like 12 hours of more than like an inch and a half, right? Like 2 inches, your body's like still got a ton of swelling. When it's like less than, like if it's like 0.75, consistently or less than an inch, then I can attribute that to, okay, maybe Kristen went out for drinks, she had a nice, delicious meal, because people do get, swell a bit. Like, if you drink alcohol, you're going to swell. You have a nice salty steak, you'll swell. So, but that's like, when patients come in there, and I'm like, 3 inches more because I ate. I'm like, no, it's because you're not wearing your garment. So everybody's body is different. At 3 months, it's just, it's roulette to know how far along you're healing. The best test is that waist test. Measure 12 hours out, put a measurement on, and then get in and do it as soon as you get out. That's your body in its like purest form.
Okay, so then just keep doing at least the 12 hours until there's not like a dramatic difference.
Yeah, correct. So I would say an inch or less, you can attribute that to just daily. Maybe you had like 5 sodas or whatever it is. That's going to be the daily type of thing. So some people still like to waist train or, wear something long-term, 6, 9, 10, whatever it is. But in terms of like swelling per se, that one inch rule is pretty good in my books, I say.
Okay. And I know you were working on another faja. There's going to be like out soon, or like, because I was thinking of maybe trying to get a little bit of a smaller one.
Yes, so it's coming out in January. I just got to see. I just actually posted some stories. I got an update of my facility in Colombia.
Cool.
So, for prior Jung patients who want to get an extra one or a smaller one, by middle of January, they should be available.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I definitely want to try to get into this. I've been just using kind of this like elastic tightening type waist trainer, and that's been cinching me more. But I would like to try to just get into this more.
You'll notice the compression on this one's a little bit tighter, and I put rows of hooks, so like, if you want to go extra cavalier on yourself one day, go wild type of deal. So
got it.
You'll see that, like, or check back in if you're not on Instagram all the time. Check back in with Sarah middle of January. Should be able to get those out to my prior patients.
And then what do you think of this little area right here? I feel like kind of
always swelling. That area is always, because it's, the most inferior portion. Just put, if you're feeling the swelling there, and if it feels tight when you're bending down, just put some added compression there when you have your compression garment on. Okay.
But that's normal for it to kind of still be kind of like sticking out a little?
Yeah. At 3 months, like, most patients are like 60-70% of the way there. So there are a lot of changes that happen from 3 to like 7, 8 months. I think by the time you get to that 9-month mark, the body's really burnt out in terms of what it's going to do, unless you're in that like one standard deviation that continues to change for up to a year.
Oh, really? Okay. Got it. Okay. What was the other question? I know I just saw you post about the skin tightening. What do you? Because I have the old belly button, whatever skin there.
It's way more common than you think. The one I have is a very similar one they probably do out there is called Morpheus 8. They're all radio frequency needles that have higher power and energy underneath the skin. It helps out. So
what do you think of that versus like cavitation and ultrasound and like
ultrasound really doesn't help with skin tightening. The cavi will, but if you're gonna spend on cavi versus like radio frequency microneedling, the radio frequency microneedling will get you further if the skin's gonna respond. Okay,
good to know. Other questions? Okay, say if I did want to get anything else done, I've been thinking about getting my breasts done. When am I in the clear to do that?
So in terms of breast, like, there's no true restrictions now, right? Like, most patients like to just give their body up to 6 months to heal, but like, in terms of hey, I want to get a straightforward breast dog now, you're pretty much cleared to do that now, like, from my standpoint.
I just wanted to...
It's not going to affect the booty or anything, but in terms of going through another surgery, right, for some people, most people wait.
I feel like I can do anything now, though. I'm like, I got through that recovery, everything else is going to be easy.
The breast is going to be easy. The breasts are easy. compared to the body. Like, this one's like full, full kamikaze. So sometimes people message me and my staff, like, if it's not a consult question, they click on it, and, then you're like 100 messages down. So shoot me a message now when I have my phone, and then it should pop up somewhere close to the top.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, and then the last question was, do you remember how many cc's of fat you put in my booty?
Off the top of my head, no, but after I get off the next FaceTime post-op with someone, I'll go check your chart and I'll text you.
Okay, yeah, I would be curious to know.
Nice speaking with you.
Nice to talk to you. Thank you again so much. I've been just talking about you. Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. I had to put you in not a very cute angle. That was good. I just came prepared. Like, I had already written down my questions, so that's why I feel like I didn't have to, like, whip out my phone the whole time, but definitely have your questions prepared ahead of time, because time is money with Jung. That's why I was like, I knew I'd have to, like, have everything, like, boom, 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 prepared to talk to him about. But yeah, let me message him real quick on Instagram so that he can follow me. So on my personal page, I know, like, I've been sharing about this journey a lot, but I feel like people might assume, like, oh, okay, she's been super open about it, like, she's probably just okay with telling everyone. But to be honest, like, I have not really been telling people unless, like, they just know because they follow me, or they're one of my close friends or clients or family. But everybody else I've been really just keeping it on the DL with. So you'll kind of see, let me just message him real quick. Anyways, yeah, you might assume that I've just been telling everyone, but you'll kind of see if you follow me on my personal page, like, you won't really see me, like, posting about surgery or anything like that, because I do have a lot of people who follow me on there, like, from all walks of my life and people I've dated and stuff like that. Like, I don't really choose to share those kind of things on that page. But I do feel like at some point, like, I might take, like, a really fire picture and, like, tag Jung, but make it like a really tiny tag so, like, no one can really see it, but, like, ideally he would repost it. Even with me mentioning on here that, like, I am thinking about getting my boobs done, I'm really not gonna announce it like that. Like, you're only gonna know if you really fuck with me like that, to be real. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna share that part of the journey. I feel like I've already been pretty vulnerable talking to you guys about this. Yeah, I don't think, I don't want to keep making my page about surgery, to be honest, unless people ask. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like the next video is going to be a Q&A video, and then after that, I'm going to try to start to switch up the content and show you guys some different things, different sides of Kristen Marie, because that's why I made this channel, to show you that more, like, real side of me, the day-to-day side of me, and trips, things like that, maybe possibly, like, clothing, beauty hauls, stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching. Hope that was helpful. Maybe it answered some of your questions. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this with anyone that you feel would need it, or is considering getting a BBL. But yeah, love you. See you in the next one. Peace.